Hello everyone, and welcome to the Series 3 Blokees Transformers Defender version. So this one, I'm sure you've seen plenty of openings. We get some of my favourites here: Jazz, Hot Rod, Grimlock, Skywarp. Finally, I get my Skywarp. Shattered Glass Optimus. The rest of the Constructorcons, which is awesome. Shockwave, Soundwave. Oh, there's so many great figures in here, and one of these exclusives be nice. Haven't had an exclusive yet. So let's get it open. Oh, the card's actually the right way around this time, not showing off first. So another group shot. I'm not sure which one's the rare one, which one's not. Alright, got a nice little display, all up and going. Let's get into them. This should be the last series that doesn't have the plastic. Alright, so I'll look at the card and just open it and see who we've got. And it's definitely one of the Constructorcons. There's a series where they put the instructions on the back of the card, which is cool because it saves a bit of paper and that, and means you've got it all the time. All we've got to do here, 2 green arm bits on the purpley bit. Okay, after a lot of mucking around, I think this is correct. Still trying to sort of see this little card. One thing, that these little instructions, great that they're saving some paper, but damn, it's a struggle to see them. So I think that's correct. Seems to all be together. That works. Oh, this is meant to wobble back and forth. I know there is legs for when he changes. No, it rolls, okay. Alright, first one done. That was a struggle. That was really, really a struggle. Probably the most difficult one I've had to put together to date. Let's hope that's the worst one. Ugh. Oh shit, another one. Okay, let's hope this is a bit easier. Helps when you push it all the way. Okay, that was much easier. So there we have long haul in vehicle mode. Magnifying glass out of the way. So those 2 Constructorcons down. We get the third one from box number 3. No, we won't. We will get Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. So at least I know how these go together. And there we have Shattered Glass Optimus. Look, I must say, I'm not a fan of Shattered Glass because I wasn't around in Transformers when they got to this sort of stuff. And I wasn't really looking forward to this guy. But seeing him in person, he looks awesome. So, there you have first figure out of this box. Okay, next figure out is Grimlock. Ain't nothing super special with this build by the looks of it. Okay, maybe there is. Okay, and there's Grimlock. It's funny how they changed their eye colour to blue, like the cartoon, instead of the original figures, which predominantly had red eyes, which was then by then the cartoon was out. It was like red eyes are Decepticons, blue eyes are Autobots. But the Dinobots were already out and they had red eyes, which was always interesting. It looks alright. No complaints there. Okay, next one. Oh yes, here we go, here we go. Okay, if everything's in a slightly different spot, that's because on my favourite character, of course, happened to drop the hand putting it on and it bounced way on the other side of the table. Couldn't hear it on the carpet, so I had no idea where it was. And just had to remove everything to find it. Always the way, isn't it? But there we have Skywarp. My very first G1 Transformer. First Transformer of any type I owned. Back in my collection. Yeah, happy days. Even after I have to move everything just to find his hand. Okay, need a drink after that. And here I was thinking after getting a bit of practice with these, this would be the fastest video, but at this rate it's going to be the longest. Okay, this is the special Megatron. A little dropsy day. Which isn't uncommon for me. Every now and then I just have a dropsy day where everything I touch will just drop. Alright, there we have the shiny or glittery Megatron. Brilliant Megatron. I must say, looking at him on the box, I was like, a gold Megatron. But with the yellow parts, when he goes into focus, every year that happens, he actually looks really good. Like all these figures. The ones that you're sort of like, not really fussed about that one, turn out to be really, really good. Which is why I like these so much. And just watching videos today, it's not Series 5 has dropped. Now, I don't know when that'll actually be out, but people are reviewing them, the ones that are lucky enough to get sent stuff. Oh, okay, glad I didn't worry about looking for the card for this. Shattered Glass Optimus in truck form. Oh, there's the coin. At least that's one thing. Nice translucent green. With Optimus there. Okay, it looks alright. So yeah, Series 5 is out. And I didn't think it'd be this quick, but here it is. It's already out for at least the early reviewers. And it looks good. Having Optimus's regular form trailer is something I didn't think we'd see. I was hoping we'd see it. The other interesting thing was the whole Bruticus thing. Of course, we got 2 more of it. And it's computer's turned off. Overload, Overhaul, the leader of the of Bruticus, what are they called, the Combaticons, was just a regular size vehicle, sort of like this. So I don't know how they're going to make that into the Bruticus form when traditionally the leader vehicle was heaps bigger. Okay, we're missing a part here. As I said, it's Dropsy Day. It was on the floor. I have these days where everything just drops. So we have Shattered Glass Optimus. Not much to say. Another Optimus truck. Yeah, cool. But he can go back here with Constructorcons, because yeah, the figure looks cool. But, do we need the transform version? I don't know. Next up we have this Focus's glittering Shockwave. No, we're going to wait for that focus. This camera will be going very, very soon. I have a new phone. I'm just working out the details of how everything goes together. Okay, so I must say this has been the most challenging box to build so far. Bunch of different characters, different vehicles that just have different things to them and makes it much more interesting. So here's Shockwave, another favourite from G1. Always wanted him to be the leader in my eyes. A friend, I didn't have the toy, but a friend of mine did have. What was the coin with? I can't remember now. I'll look at it in the video later on. But yeah, I always felt he should have been the leader of the Decepticons. And here we have Hot Rod. No, those colours straight away. So I did like Hot Rod in the movie, the original movie. Rodimus Prime, meh. And that wasn't so much how he was in the movie. He was fine as a character sort of thing. But the toy was absolutely atrocious. Seriously. The legs didn't move. The arms were like just straight. They had no elbow. Whereas Hot Rod had shoulders and elbows. I think he also didn't have legs. They were just straight as well. He was also like thin and gangly, and it just didn't seem right for how he was meant to be leader and how the toy was. That's how it was at the time. That's all the G1 stuff. The original ones, they weren't. Well, they were Transformers, but they were just Takara. I don't think it was GoBots, but it was some other name they were under. And they were all separate things. And then Hasbro sort of come along and went, oh yeah, these are cool. Let's take all these and make them into one concise series sort of thing. And that's what they did. What the heck is going on here? Okay, that's how it is. That's what this is. Well, that's just taken a really character I was really interested in and made him kind of lame. I didn't want the cutty hand from the Constructorcon pit. Once again, this series really surprises me. He looks great. But why? Could have at least thrown in the hand. They had the choice. No, whatever. He's just gone down the list as far as favourites. Okay, there's Soundwave with Ravage. They did a really good job on him. Even gave him his own gun. One of the few that doesn't have the standard same gun as the rest of them. He looks great. He's definitely up there as one of the favourites from this series, that's for sure. Even though you can't see him there, he's there at the side. Okay, 2 boxes left. So we've got Constructorcon and Jazz. That's the other one missing from this series. we have Jazz. Second last one. And again, it feels like a figure. Yes, we have Jazz. Okay, so that's something different. No plug-in eyes. They're just painted on there. Well, they did have that visor that stuck out, so I guess the bit going inside wouldn't look exactly right. A little bit disappointing. He should have had the doors hanging out the sides as well. But no matter. Is what it is. That's all that it is. I'm just happy to have Jazz in the collection. And there's Jazz with his speaker, I guess it is, because he was always blasting music. Like I said, missing the wing doors, which is a bit of a shame, but it's Jazz, and that's awesome. Okay, so one box. So no prizes for guessing who this is going to be. Let's just hope it's fairly easy to build. We have Mixmaster. Oh, this is a lot of fun. Okay, and hopefully I've done that right. If not, I'll have to pull it back apart. I think there's Mixmaster. Once again, these have been very different builds than the previous series. So that's the last one built. Okay, so that's series 3. As I said through the video, that was the most difficult series to assemble. Standouts, definitely Shockwave. Looking forward to getting the standard version. I think it's next series. Soundwave, always been a favourite. And Jazz. The Constructorcons were definitely the most difficult out of all of them to build. And Shockwave was also totally different. But that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.